Hello everybody, this is your girl Cupcake Baby 19 and this is the third time I'm doing this video. Oh, so annoying. I did this video a week ago and I just tried to do it again, and for some reason the camera was too full and I barely said hello everybody, it's Cupcake Baby 19 and the camera cut out, and I didn't even know that I went through the whole video and then I saw my camera shut off. Okay, so here we go again. So, this is going to be my first pregnancy vlog. Yay! So, this vlog is going to consist of things that happen in week 5, 6, 7, and this week, week 8, because I'm 8 weeks today. I'm 8 weeks, 4 days today. So, here we go. At 5 weeks, we went back to the doctor, and we got another it's just HCG test done, not really, whatever you want to call it, and that was on Monday, January the 24th, and my numbers were good. They were 9,751. They did tell me though my progesterone was a little low, so they wanted me to increase my prometrium to 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. Because usually I was taking 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening, and so they increased to 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, and those I take vaginally. Week 6 I didn't have any appointments, so that was just a normal week. Nothing major happened. Everything was cool. In week 7, when it was 7 weeks exact, we went back to the doctor, and we had our that was on Thursday the 7th of February. We went and we had our first ultrasound. We saw the baby for the first time. We were very excited. Excuse me. We wanted to videotape it for you guys, but they didn't allow cameras, so you know, we have to go with their policy. So my husband even just wanted to record the heartbeat so we could come home and listen to it, and they said no. So everything looked fine. The baby just looked fine. It was growing well. Baby was measuring 6 weeks, 4 days, and she said everything looks normal. The little heart was just beating away. They confirmed to my husband that there was just one baby, because my husband was so convinced, I mean so convinced, that we were carrying twins. And I was like, wait a minute, what? That would be, you know, amazing if we do first IVF, try 1 egg, get pregnant and twins. How crazy would that be, you know? But she confirmed there was only one, and she was laughing at my husband the whole time because I was telling her he was convinced he was having a twin, you know? So on Thursday, February the 10th, I think it was supposed to be 7 weeks. We went back. I think there was a day turned 8 weeks as that. We went for our second ultrasound, and the baby was measuring 7 weeks, 5 days. And that was the last day that we actually, that was our last appointment with the infertility clinic. So now we go back to our regular OB, which I'm not going back to them. I have to find someone else, or you know, just start you're talking about treatment, like I have some kind of disease or something, or just find somebody else, like through a hospital or something. So we're working on that, and I don't know if I said when we went back for a second ultrasound, everything was great. The heartbeat was great. They weren't able to measure the heart, tell us how many beats per minute, because the machine they have don't count the beats. It only told us the pulse, and I don't remember what it was, but it was good. And the baby was measuring 7 weeks, 5 days. symptoms, because somebody keep people email me and stuff and ask me questions, and I try to write them down so I can tell you guys in the vlogs. The bathroom, like before I was going to the bathroom every 2 seconds. I'm still going to the bathroom a lot, but it's not as much as like when I first found out I was pregnant. Eating, I'm not eating that much. Like before, I was like I think it was like 4 or 5, 6 weeks, I was eating like a pig, and that's not me because I'm not big either. So now I've gone back to my normal. So now I have to remind myself to eat because I usually forget to eat. Morning sickness stuff, really don't have it. But every morning I brush my teeth and I vomit every single morning without fail. We changed our toothpaste from Crest to, was it Pepsodent or something? Then we changed it to something else. We give it an S. Don't remember what it's called. Then we changed it to Aquafresh. We changed it to Colgate. And the Colgate was the worst. That was the one that did me so bad. And so now I think the Aquafresh was the only one that it makes me vomit still, but not as bad as especially the Colgate and stuff. I don't know if it's the smell. I don't know what it is. And it has nothing to do with brushing my teeth. Is as soon as I put that toothpaste in my mouth, I start vomiting. And I actually spoke to my mom, and I told my mom, and she said, you know, that was amazing because when she was pregnant with me, as soon as she put the toothbrush in her mouth, she just started vomiting. And you know, everybody, I'm like telling her, baby, come on, like people usually vomit before and then brush their teeth, not while brushing their teeth, you know. And it's very hard to just try to brush teeth all over again, because then like I'm gonna vomit again, you know. So that's that. Prenatals. I'm taking the 1-a-day prenatals because the prenatals they prescribed for me was called Prenate Essentials, and now I don't have insurance. Those things were too darn expensive. Some places told me $65, and Target told me I have to cover baby ears. Baby, thanks Target. $80 or something like that, and I was like, no, I'll just use the 1-a-day. So when I went to the doctor, that's the last time, my last visit, I told the lady, the nurse asked me if it was taking my prenatals still and stuff, and I told her yes, but not the ones that they had prescribed for me. So she was so nice to give us some samples, and so she gave us this one. So that's cool, and it has 5. It's in a bottle, and it's in a normal bottle, and it only have 5 capsules inside. And we got about 9 or so of these, so or more. So you know, that's a good month supply that we can use. So that's great. Oh, due date. Our due date is September 22nd. Like I told myself so, but they didn't tell me my due date the whole time I was going to doctor. Although I was getting these ultrasounds and stuff, nobody told me my due date until last week, Thursday. I had asked the doctor, and he said your due date is September 22nd, and I told him, well, I kind of knew that already because I had already calculated it on the IVF calculator thing they have online. And I told all my family. It was, well, not all my family, my mother, my mother-in-law, because those are the people that we told. So I told them September 22nd. Somebody was asking, and I take my prenatals at night just before I go to bed. Somebody was asking me, who have we told so far? Well, so far we told my mom, my mother-in-law, my cousin, well, she's actually my husband's cousin, and 2 of my good friends, and I think my husband told 2 of his friendmates. And the only reason why we did this was because these were all the people that were a support system while we were going through the IVF. Everybody else, we are not going to tell until we're past our first trimester, 3 months or so. You know, we get to the, at least the clear point that, you know, you can feel comfortable telling people. So that's when we will tell our, like, my husband's dad and, you know, stuff like that. And I know people will say, why you tell your mom and not your dad, and yada yada yada. That's just how we're doing it. You do you, we'll do us, okay? So, oh, I was, you know, I don't eat meat, and I don't know if anybody else here is pregnant and do not eat meat. I do eat fish, and I know there's so many studies saying you shouldn't eat fish, and if you eat fish, you should only eat a certain amount. I think it was supposed to be like 3 ounces or whatever, and it's not something you should eat all the time, and then you can't eat certain fish and all that stuff. So if anybody, you know, is in the same boat as me, tell me what you guys do in terms of eating, because I have a problem with that. But I did ask my doctor, and he told me, you know, that's the least of my problems. If I want to eat fish, just eat it as much as I could, because it's my only source of protein. So, but I'm still a little concerned because he's telling me that, but all the studies say something else different, you know. Which I find is weird, because in my country, we eat fish whether you're pregnant or not, but the fish we get is only from the sea. Here I know there is fish in, you know, you guys have fish farms and all that different stuff. So, anyway, somebody could help me up about that.